Kosmika. Hello. How is everyone doing? Happy New Year, How? Hello, Happy New Year. 皆様ごきげんよう。元気でしょうか? So I had like a small idea of what I wanted to do for stream today, but I was so swamped at work today, so I had no time to plan or anything. So I'm falling on Plan B. Also gonna be kind of like a little bit of a zatsu today as well. I just warmed up my food, so I'm just gonna stay here and eat and talk with you guys for a little bit. I haven't had dinner yet, so. But I hope you all had a lovely day today. How was everyone's day? Or if your day is just getting started, how was your morning? Or how's your evening, if it's evening for you? What'd you guys eat? What'd you guys do? Should have warmed this up for a little longer in the microwave. Still stuck at work? Oh, I'm sorry. I did nothing all day and it was great. Wow. Nice. That's one of the best things. One of the best things you could do on a free day. You do nothing. What's for dinner? Yakiniku. I had mole enchiladas for lunch. Mmm, yummy. I love mole. And for those of you who I'm seeing for the first time this year, whoops, my text message went off. How was your New Year? Oh, text message, I'll have to reply later. Yakiniku, yeah, it's the grilled beef. It's just a bowl that I bought at the market. Spent New Year's at home? Nothing wrong with that. Mine was also very low-key at home. Wait, what day of the week was New Year? No, yeah, New Year's Eve? Wait, hold on. What day was New Year's Eve again? Let me look at the calendar. Yeah, it was a Tuesday. Yeah, I was working. So I just had a normal day at home. Greeted the new year with a few friends on Final Fantasy XIV. My neighbors went crazy with fireworks this year. Oh, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Sometimes it's not a good thing. Doggo gets very scared when he hears loud noises like fireworks outside. Somehow, closing the window and like having like electronics running in my room made it so that it didn't bother him. I was so thankful. Usually he gets very scared and like he like starts shaking and like he wants you to hold him. A thunder coat doesn't work, unfortunately. He just gets overheated. But this year it seemed to be okay. It was pretty cool to watch. Nice. In some areas, it's illegal to have fireworks at like your home. So hopefully no one got in trouble. Do you guys all like fireworks? I do. I love fireworks. Although it looks like for a lot of events they're like transitioning to drones, which is not a bad idea either. You can do pretty like cool things with drones. And you don't have to worry about fire hazards and stuff like that. Although more recently drones are becoming kind of a safety issue as well. Well, sort of. There was an unfortunate incident where a child got hit by a drone that fell during a show. Thankfully, nothing. I mean, they were, you know, they didn't die, but they did get severely injured, which is unfortunate. They're not legal in the city here, but I don't think anyone got in trouble this year. Okay, I see. As long as nothing bad happened. That's the most important thing. What is this? Oh, break. My earliest memory of fireworks was me crying at like 5 years old because the loud, bright, poppy things hurt my ears. Understandable. One of my sisters was not very, when we were younger, she didn't like loud noises either. They scared her very much. She would like put her hands over her ears and like be upset. Fireworks are always my favorite as a kid. Hello. Did they have fireworks where you're at? In my vicinity, in my area, I did hear fireworks go off. I don't know where they were though. I could only hear them. I couldn't see them from my window. I really should have put this in the microwave longer, but I'm too lazy to go put it back. And how was everyone's weekend this weekend? Did you guys do anything fun or interesting? I know Jay said that you did nothing all day, which is great. Sorry, still eating. Just sitting here in silence. Yesterday I sang at a streamer's open mic karaoke event. I wasn't very good, but it was fun nonetheless. Yeah! I'm glad you did it. Like, even though you're not confident about your singing. Karaoke is just about having fun. It doesn't matter if you're good at singing. I say that, but if I were to do a karaoke stream, I would be very self-conscious. I'm confident enough that I would be okay with doing one, but I would be self-conscious about how I sound. Has anyone, is there anyone who watched Wicked? And enjoyed it? They are, I don't know for how much longer they'll be going, but there are Wicked showings at the theater where it's a sing-along. I would love to go to one of those, but I don't think I'll have time. I saw Wicked for the first time a couple weeks ago, I think, or last week even. The one with Ariana Grande, yes, that one. Oh, it was really good. I don't know the words to the songs yet. So I need to spend time listening to the soundtrack. I haven't seen the movie, but I watched the stage play before. I would love to see the stage show. So I wasn't going to initially watch the movie because I wanted to watch the stage show first. And me being a stubborn person that I am, I was really dead set on not watching the movie right away. Like, I would watch it eventually after watching the stage show, but excuse me, but a close friend of mine, she just kept gushing and gushing about the movie, knowing that I would like it, and I knew that I would like the movie. I just wanted to watch the stage show first to get, like, you know, the experience of seeing the original production of it and then see the movie, so that, like, I have, like, a reference kind of thing. And I did end up buying tickets to go see the stage show. But then I gave in and decided to watch the movie because my friend, she just wouldn't she wouldn't give up on trying to get me to watch it while it was still in theaters. And so I ended up going to watch it, and I loved it. It was really good. I do have my friend made an observation that she felt that well, maybe I can go ahead and say it. You can take this with a grain of salt. I don't want this to affect your experience if you decide to go watch the movie. But she felt that the audio mixing for the numbers songs wasn't very good. And when I was watching the movie, I agreed with her. for some, it's hard to explain, and unfortunately, that carries over into the soundtrack. So she recommended listening to this an album of a the soundtrack of a stage production of it instead of the movie, which I'm gonna have to do. I haven't actually sat down and looked for the soundtrack yet. Well, she actually said that the the soundtrack was worse apparently, and I'm sure that's the case. I don't know. It sounds like the way they mixed it. The music kind of drowns out their vocals, their singing, and like it's just not very. It doesn't sound very balanced. And from what I remember, I'll have to listen to the. I'll have to suffer through the movie soundtrack to remind myself what I remember hearing it during the movie. But the songs themselves are great. I love every song. A little cliche, but I loved Defying Gravity. That's such a good song. And Elizabeth, I can't keep forgetting her last name. The actress who plays Elphaba, she did such an amazing job. But all the other songs are great too. Jonathan Bailey, the one who plays the prince, Fiyero, he did a great job too. A lot of Final Fantasy XIV players went to watch Wicked just for him, and the reason they watched it for him is because he actually is the English voice actor for one of the characters in Final Fantasy XIV. It's a spoiler for which character it is, so I'm not going to say who. But there are memes on the internet of like, oh, well, going to see Wicked for Jonathan Bailey's, or they slash out the name of the Jonathan Bailey, the actor's name, and they write down the character's name. Seeing Wicked for the character. He blew up after he was on oh my gosh, the show, oh my gosh, the Netflix show. Oh my gosh, I just had the name of the show on the tip of my tongue and it disappeared. Bridgerton. He blew up from Bridgerton. He was already like a voice actor for like games and stuff. And then he got picked up on Bridgerton, and then he blew up from there. So that's how he was able to I'm assuming that's how he landed the role on Wicked. I didn't know he sang. I'm not as huge a fan of him as others because I play Final Fantasy XIV with Japanese voices, but I do recognize his voice, and I have seen like the cutscenes with his character in them and his voice act. He's a very good voice actor, and his voice fits very well with that character in English. So it's good. But it's interesting. It's interesting when I'm not sure how open it is, but actually no, I won't even mention that. I'm gonna have to see it soon. Yeah, I recommend it. I mean, the movie is actually they didn't make it clear. You learn like as you see the beginning, the opening of the movie. It's actually part 1. There's gonna be a part 2 of the movie. So what they did was in the part 1 of the movie, it's everything in the first half of the show before the intermission. So the movie ends when the intermission happens of the stage show. I haven't seen that show, but maybe I shall check it out. So many people have told me that I need to watch it and how good it is, and I'm sure it is. Is it Elizabethan? Hold on, let me look it up. Is it Victorian or Elizabethan era? Bridgerton. television series. Yes. Regency era. Right, okay. Oh my gosh, it aired back in 2020? I'm slacking. It's like something I've been meaning to watch, but it's just, you know, I don't watch any shows because I'm always catching up on live stream VODs. Maybe we can have a watch along sometime. I don't know. That's not. I don't think Bridgerton is a cup of most people's cup of tea here. But considering the type of webtoons I've been reading lately, this is right up my alley. Let's see. Bridgerton is an American historical romance television series based on the book series. Oh, it was originally a book. I'm not surprised. Based on the book series by Julia Quinn. It is Shondaland's? Is that the studio? Oh, production company. First scripted show for Netflix. The series is set during the early 1800s in an alternative London Regency era in which George III established racial equality, granted many people of African descent aristocratic titles due to the African heritage of his wife, Queen Charlotte. That's okay. That explains why we see. I saw like screenshots of African American actors. That's amazing, actually. I love that. I gotta love a diverse cast. Okay, that explains a lot. Regency. Oh gosh, when does that Regency era? Regency. Okay. I see. Okay, now. Okay, I'm looking at periods in English history because I want to get my history correct. Aha. Okay. So. Oh, okay. So Elizabethan was actually within the Tudor era, and then the Stuart era, and the Georgian era, and the Regency era was with during the George. It was like a mini era within the era of the Georgian era. It was okay. So this is right before the Victorian era. I got it. The Regency era is right before the Victorian era. I know what you mean. There are so many shows and so many streams to watch. Oh, there are so many. I'm always catching up on like stream VODs, but not even like everybody. Like I would love to be able to like watch, like there's only like one specific streamer channel. It's one specific Twitch channel that I'm always trying to get caught up on, and it's difficult. Not familiar with that era. Let me go back to the Wikipedia. The Regency era of British history is commonly understood as the years between 1795 and 1837. Okay. I don't remember which king was George III. King George III first suffered debilitating illness in late 1780s and relapsed into his final mental illness in 1810. Oh no. Although the Regency era is remembered as a time of refinement and culture, that was the preserve of the wealthy few, especially those in the Prince Regent's own social circle. For the masses, poverty was rampant as population began to concentrate due to industrial labor migration. Makes sense. City dwellers lived in increasingly... unfortunately, the masses not doing so well. So, in Bridgerton, I'm assuming we're only going to be seeing the nobility, aristocrats. Hello, Happy New Year! New and improved lurking. It's actually enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your new and improved lurking. Okay, but yeah. Maybe I should seriously consider a Bridgerton watch along. No, I shouldn't. I know most of you will fall asleep or not even be interested. Not going to subject anyone to a romance show. I'm sure you guys will be interested in the history part, but the romance part, I assume most of you are not interested in. That was basically true in every era and every civilization. Unfortunately. I think there were very, very, very few exceptions. Where like generally most people were doing okay, but yeah. Even unfortunately, it's even true today. Like us, we're doing okay, but there are those at the top who have a lot more, you know, wealth and power. Back when I was in my home world, we tried to make, you know, we did have a kingdom, and my father and mother were the king and queen. They tried to make, you know, all the subjects in the kingdom happy, so I can't assume. I don't really, you know, I will never know the entire truth, but I'm hoping that the subjects of the kingdom were generally happy. I survived a full Twilight watch along. Wow. That's I don't think anything I would want to watch would beat that. Oh, I can think of one thing, but that's might be I can think of one thing that would top Twilight, but I would never, in my wildest dreams, ever make anyone watch it. I don't even think I want to watch it myself. I would only watch it for curiosity. I read the first Twilight book out of pure curiosity, knowing that it was knowing that it wasn't good. Oh, it was so bad. Oh. Do tell, now you're making me curious. I will give a hint. It is not family friendly. That's the thing. The movie I'm thinking of would definitely top Twilight in ridiculousness, or like, you know. But it's not family friendly, so I would never make that a watch along. Eating more. Do they sing in that movie? No. Next time I get this yakiniku bowl, I will definitely warm it longer. I put it in the microwave for I put it in the microwave for a minute. I thought it'd be fine because the microwave is pretty strong, but wasn't enough. Is it the movie that started off as a Twilight fanfiction? Yes. Yeah, no reason to be curious. It's not worth entertaining. Oh no! We dropped a piece of food. I'll pick that up later. Almost done eating. Moi? Are you talking about moi? Little old me? Okay, I'm gonna pick up that piece of food I dropped. Okay. Let me drink some water. Hydration is very important. Everyone hydrate. Make sure you drink water. All right. What do we do now? So let me get the thing open. So since I wasn't able to plan anything, and you guys have been asking for it, I was thinking of doing another SpongeBob episode reenactment, since you guys enjoy those so much, and I kind of want to give you guys something. Where? Hold on, let me find it. Let me find my tab. Millions of tabs. Okay. There's a fanfiction lore doc of me for me. Where did it go? Hold on. I did Help Wanted already. Help Wanted was the very first episode, yeah? Yeah. Why can't I? Oh, okay. I see. Did we do Bubble Stand? I remember doing Tea at the Tree Dome. Bubble Stand. Oh, I think I did Bubble Stand too. You guys are gonna have to remind me. I don't want to go back and relive those those streams. Did I do Ripped Pants? I don't think... Oh, maybe... Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll do Bubble Stand. I feel like I did Tea at the Tree Dome. That's the episode where Sally, oh my god. My brain. Sandy. Why did I call her Sally? Sandy. I'm tired. Sandy Cheeks. Yeah, those VODs are in the vault. I need to stop clearing my throat. That's actually not good for your vocal cords. Okay. Yeah, okay. We'll just do Bubble Stand. If I did it already, oh well. It's been a long time. Okay. Where is this transcript of this episode? Where'd it go? Where is it? Oh, here it is. I clicked on the wrong thing. Let me move this window over here, actually, so I have it in front of me. And then let me get some SpongeBob music going. Oh, I did it again. Okay. Let me get the music. Let me turn off the Zatsu BGM. Please let me know if the music's too loud or not loud enough. This is not going to be accurate to the episode. It's just music, okay? So it might be weird music playing at the wrong times. FYI. Okay. Bubble Stand. Hello. The episode starts with a view of the houses of Patrick, Squidward, and SpongeBob. Dropping by to say hi. Hello. The screen zooms in closer and fades to a view of SpongeBob's entrance. SpongeBob walks outside his house and breathes in the fresh air. Ah, what a wonderful day. The sun is out, the water is shimmering, scallops are chirping. So peaceful. And then he grabs a wood and hammer and some nails and he starts to noisily build a stand. Squidward peeks his head out the window. Can we lower the volume, please? I can't work with all that racket going on. Oh, sure thing, Squidward. Yes, right. Okay. He taps on a nail lightly, and he looks up to Squidward's window. He does again, and continues to, making sure he doesn't make too much noise. Meanwhile, in Squidward's house, Squidward has his clarinet in his hand. And now, for some soothing sounds from Squidward's clarinet. Thank you, thank you. He starts to play while SpongeBob looks up and sees that Squidward is playing, so he decides to finish his stand quickly. Squidward looks out the window again. Huh? Hey, Squidward, wanna blow some bubbles? Only 25 cents. Oh, right, like I would spend a moment of my time blowing bubbles. Uh-huh. Oh, please. I mean, who in the world would pay to blow bubbles? Patrick comes out of his house, stuck to the underside of the rock. Good morning. A TV, lamp, and chair are seen below Patrick's rock. Patrick falls off his rock onto his furniture and begins screaming. Ah! Oh, boy. Patrick walks over to SpongeBob. Good morning to you, sir. Would you care to blow a bubble?
How much is it?
Only a quarter.
Sounds reasonable. I'm going to need to borrow a quarter.
Sure thing, Patrick. He pulls out a quarter and he gives it to Patrick.
1 quarter.
He hands the quarter back to SpongeBob, whom bites it to see if it's real. Thank you. Cuts back to Squidward. Business is booming. How did I ever get surrounded by such loser neighbors? He continues playing. Cut back to SpongeBob and Patrick. SpongeBob dips the wand in the bubble soap. One bubble wand, dipped and ready to go. Patrick grabs the wand from SpongeBob, inhales deeply, and begins to blow, but a bubble doesn't come out. He pants and blows again. After a while, SpongeBob puts a lesson sign on the stand. Patrick then loses his breath. Could I interest you in some lessons? Only 25 cents.
Oh, very well then. Hey, SpongeBob, can I borrow another quarter?
SpongeBob hands him a quarter. Thanks. He winks and hands the quarter back to SpongeBob. Okay, Patrick, it's all in technique. He starts doing his infamous routine. First go like this, spin around, stop, double take 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then pelvic thrust. Woo! Woohoo! Stop on your right foot, don't forget it. Now it's time to bring it around town. Bring it around town. Then you do this, then this, and this and that, and this and that, and this and that, and this and that, and then... He blows bubbles shaped like ducks.
Ooh.
SpongeBob pops out of nowhere and blows a box. Patrick giggles and SpongeBob blows a caterpillar. The caterpillar then pops one by one with descending sounds. Patrick continues to giggle. SpongeBob blows a tugboat and it floats off, pops, and makes a foghorn noise. Cut to the inside of Squidward's house. He shakes his clarinet. Cut back to the outside with SpongeBob and Patrick. And now, with 2 hands, he inhales deeply and blows out an elephant. Circus music plays. In particular, part of the piece, Entry of the Gladiators. Patrick laughs.
It's a giraffe!
Patrick continues laughing as the elephant floats over into Squidward's house. SpongeBob then worried as the bubble pops and tons of smaller bubbles come out of both windows of the house while an elephant trumpets. Squidward opens the door with a sour look on his face. SpongeBob and Patrick hide behind the stand, and then SpongeBob places a close sign on it. Squidward looks over the stand. Excuse me, sir, but we are closed.
Don't give me any of that! How can you possibly make all this noise just blowing bubbles?
We're not just blowing bubbles, we're making bubble art. Watch carefully. He does his infamous routine again. First go like this, spin around, stop. Double take 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then pelvic thrust. Woo! Woohoo! Stop on your right foot, don't forget it. Now it's time to bring it around town. Bring it around town. Then you do this, and this, and that, and this, and that, and this, and that, and this, and that. And then he blows a butterfly, which flies over to Squidward, lands on his head, and pops.
That's not art. That's just annoying. Blowing bubbles. That's the lamest idea I had ever heard.
SpongeBob and Patrick, now depressed, head to SpongeBob's house.
You should be ashamed of yourselves.
SpongeBob closes the door as Squidward laughs to himself.
Bubbles. Art.
He picks up the bubble wand, sniffs it, and hails to blow. Then SpongeBob pops up out of nowhere. That'll be 25 cents, sir. Would I like to do voice acting? What do you mean?
Ah, well, what?
SpongeBob blinks.
Oh, who would pay 25 cents to blow bubbles?
We also offer lessons for beginners. He puts up the lesson sign.
Beginners? What could be more simple than blowing a stupid bubble?
He pulls a quarter out. Would you ever want to be a VA? Yes, actually. I enjoy voice acting quite a bit. If you can't tell.
Here's your 25 cents.
SpongeBob bites it to see if it's real, and it bends.
Watch and learn.
He inhales and blows, but nothing happens.
Wait.
He inhales and blows again, but nothing happens again. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it.
One more time. Here, wait.
He inhales and blows again, and a small bubble comes out and instantly falls to the ground and bursts, making a fart sound. He looks over at SpongeBob and Patrick. They gulp and then start whistling. Squidward places another quarter on the stand.
Just a mere warm-up.
He dips the wand in the bubble container, inhales deeply, and blows hard. The bubble falls to the ground again, making another fart sound. Gets another quarter and puts it on the stand. Hey, Squidward, remember the technique? Squidward keeps trying to blow bubbles while SpongeBob and Patrick are trying to show him the technique. Squidward, technique! You do this, and this, step back.
Hey, Squidward! No, technique! Squidward!
Spin around like this. Technique, over here. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, the pelvic woo!
Look, we're doing the technique, and don't forget the woo, Squidward.
Listen to Sponge!
Technique! Squidward looks at them with an irked expression. SpongeBob and Patrick, while standing on one foot and flailing their arms up and down like crazy with their eyes shut. Technique! You're not doing the technique.
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 Then Squidward starts doing the infamous routine while imitating SpongeBob. First I do this, spin around, stop, double take 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and here we go, pelvic thrust, woohoo, woohoo.
Oh, stop on your right foot, don't forget it.
Then bring it around town, and a little of this, a little of that, a little of this and that and this and that and this and that, and then he screams very loudly into the wand, blowing a gargantuan, unshaped bubble. Wow. Squidward is then lifted off the ground. The bubble pops off the wand and Squidward falls back onto the ground. All right, Squid, that was so good.
Squid is #1.
I really did it, didn't I? Hey, you guys didn't blow anything like that.
No?
Now that's a bubble.
You said it, Squidward. See? It is on the technique.
Yeah, technique.
Technique? Huh, SpongeBob, you don't think I created that beautiful work of art with your help? Come on, it's in my genes.
Squid's got genes! Squid's got genes! Squidward walks back to his house.
Thank you.
Then he starts to play his clarinet. SpongeBob and Patrick chant Squidward's name. At one point, they belly flop into each other and Patrick falls to the ground. I rock, as he's playing the clarinet. As SpongeBob and Patrick continue to chant, Squidward's bubble flies over them, covers Squidward's house, and then pulls it off of the ground and upwards toward the top of the ocean. SpongeBob notices and stops Patrick. Squidward? Patrick now notices. Squidward! 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 Squidward stops playing his clarinet.
Hello, my friends. You are looking at a...
He stops when he sees how high he is in the sky. Squidward!
Genius.
The bubble explodes in the air, and then the ground violently rumbles and shakes. SpongeBob and Patrick look on in awe. Wow. The ground stops shaking. The two slowly walk back to their homes. Then they speed up and run inside their houses. Squidward's house floats back to the surface. Squidward starts playing his clarinet weakly as the screen cuts to black, ending the episode. Oh, this is the wrong episode. I will skip this one. That's for a different episode entirely. Alright. Next episode. Ripped Pants. The episode begins at Goo Lagoon. The camera pans across the lagoon. Ah, Goo Lagoon. A stinky mud puddle to you and me, but to the inhabitants of Bikini Bottom, a wonderful stinky mud puddle. SpongeBob and Sandy sit enjoying the beach, and SpongeBob sighs. What a great day. He runs off. Hey, Sandy! Look! He's now covered in a mound of sand. I'm Sandy! Sandy laughs. SpongeBob forms sand around his head and nose to look like Squidward and imitates his voice.
Hey, Sandy, who am I?
Sandy still laughs. SpongeBob picks up a sand phone while imitating Squidward.
Hello, SpongeBob. Could you keep it down? I'm trying to be boring.
Sandy continues laughing. SpongeBob! A doorbell rings. SpongeBob walks in carrying sand pizza boxes and wearing a Krusty Krab sand hat.
Did anyone order 20 pepperoni and sand pizzas?
He and Sandy laugh together. A red lobster walks up.
Hey, Sandy. Hey, SpongeBob.
Hey, Larry.
You guys want to lift some weights?
Sure. She and Larry walk off. Well, come on, SpongeBob. SpongeBob's sand pizzas and hat fall flat as he walks on dejectedly. Coming. Cut to a group of weightlifters, each grunting as they work out. Larry turns to Sandy.
Give it a try, Sandy.
Sandy stands in front of a weight. She picks it up, grunting as she does so. The crowd cheers for her, and she throws the weight down. Good job, Sandy. Well, that's about enough for today, don't you think? He tries to walk off.
How about a little more weight?
Larry bends down to pick up a weight heavier than Sandy's.
Observe.
He grunts as he picks it up, eyes bulging and veins sticking out from his neck. The crowd cheers and Larry throws the weight down. All right, stand back, everyone. He picks up a twig from the ground. The crowd is silent. SpongeBob sinks into the sand. Sandy walks to a weight. Y'all watch this. She picks up an anchor weight. The crowd cheers for her, but stop when they realize Larry has lifted the spectator stands. Way to go, Larry! SpongeBob burrows into the sand and tunnels over to Incidental 36, who, that's what they call the the unnamed fish people in Bikini Bottom. They're called Incidental. Incidental 36, who is picnicking next to a marshmallow sack. Can I borrow a couple of these? Incidental 36, through his marshmallow-filled mouth. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
He crams another marshmallow into his mouth. SpongeBob takes 2 marshmallows and places them on the twig. And now, with the addition of 2, count them, 2 marshmallows. He props himself for his lift, inhales deeply, takes hold of the twig, and is unable to lift it. The crowd isn't moved. He tries again. And again. After a huge effort, SpongeBob hears a rip, causing the crowd to gasp. He looks down and notices that he's ripped his pants. The crowd then laughs at SpongeBob. SpongeBob scuttles off embarrassed. Scooter walks over, laughing. Oh, that was too funny! He slaps SpongeBob on the back. You are hilarious! Ain't he the funniest little sponge you ever saw? SpongeBob grins widely, which gave him an idea. The scene cuts to Larry with a volleyball in his claw.
Anyone up for some volleyball?
The ball volleys back and forth until Larry spikes it into some fish, and the crowd cheers for him. SpongeBob looks at him in contempt. A fish serves the ball, and as Larry is about to hit it, SpongeBob interferes. I got it! The ball falls, and SpongeBob tries to serve it. Incoming! The serve misses, and the crowd boos. He bends down to pick up the ball and rips his pants. Oops! I guess I ripped my pants again! The crowd laughs. Scooter walks in, laughing again.
Once again, dude! You have split my sides.
He continues to laugh. The scene cuts to a tossed frisbee. Larry catches it and throws it to Sandy. Hey Sandy, how about throwing it to me? Okay, here it comes. SpongeBob stands still and lets the frisbee hit him on the head, knocking him over. I could use a hand here. He laughs. Sandy walks over and helps him up. You okay, SpongeBob? I guess so. He does a handstand, revealing his pants. Except I ripped my pants. The crowd laughs, and Scooter walks up to SpongeBob once again. You still got it, dude. He slaps SpongeBob on the back again. The scene cuts to SpongeBob and Sandy walking to an ice cream vendor. May I help you? I'll take a banana split. We don't have that. That's okay. I already split my pants. Get it? Sandy giggles. Tee-hee. Anything else? How about Ripple? He rips his pants again. Sandy giggles again. No thanks, I already got one. Sandy drops laughing. Incidental 39 is unamused, and SpongeBob happily bounces off to a snack bar. SpongeBob runs to Incidental 40, knocking his drink over. Is that a burger you're eating? Why, yes it is. You know what would go good with that? No, what? Ripped pants. He smiles widely and shows the annoyed Incidental 40 his ripped pants. SpongeBob then runs around the snack bar laughing. He comes up in between two fish. Ripped pants a la mode! He rips his pants. The fish are annoyed. Cut to SpongeBob being in the kitchen of the snack bar, next to the fry cook. Delivery! Did you order 20 cases of ripped pants? He shoves his behind through the box, revealing his ripped pants, then laughs and the box is revealed to have no lower part. The fry cook groans disgustedly. The scene cuts to a broadcasting booth overlooking the lagoon.
Surf's up in the Goo Lagoon.
Fish are surfing. Close-up of Perch Perkins.
And here comes Larry doing his trademark layback.
Cut to Larry laying on a surfboard.
There goes Sandy hanging 10. Fingers, that is.
Cut to Sandy doing a handstand on her surfboard.
There goes SpongeBob.
Ripping his pants again. The sports guy is annoyed. Then cut to SpongeBob ripping his pants on his surfboard. A wave knocks SpongeBob off his surfboard and washes him up on the beach.
Hey, look, a cardboard box washed up on the beach.
Incidental 155 takes a closer look through his telescope.
Holy fish paste! It's a guy!
He sprints over to SpongeBob and flips him over.
Why? Why? Why?
A crowd gathers around SpongeBob and Incidental 155. SpongeBob! Come closer. A divine light shines on SpongeBob. I need. Hello?
What do you need?
Tears come to Incidental 155's and Sandy's eyes. SpongeBob pats Incidental 155 on the shoulder and a close-up of his mouth. A tailor. The light turns off, accompanied by a light switch. Because I ripped my pants! He laughs. Incidental 155 makes an annoyed expression, drops SpongeBob, and the crowd surrounding him walks off with annoyance. SpongeBob is left alone, and Sandy walks up to him angry. That wasn't funny, SpongeBob. Y'all made me worried sick. She walks off as Scooter walks towards SpongeBob and looks at him sadly. Dude. He walks off. Ripping transition to a dressing tent with SpongeBob inside. He's thinking. Come on, SpongeBob. You're losing them. Think. Your public's waiting. Let's see. Lifting weights, big laugh. Frisbee in the face, kills. Surfing, knocks him dead. Pretending to drown. He uses his pencil to write the word no and circles it. No. Come on, think. I got it. Hey, everybody. Not ripped pants. Pants ripped off, huh? Someone call the police. There's a pants thief on the loose. The wind howls. SpongeBob standing alone on the beach. A tumbleweed rolls by. SpongeBob turns and hears party music at a distance and sees Larry and Sandy playing volleyball. Oh no, everyone's gone. Even Sandy. She'd rather hang out with Larry. Oh no. He lies on the beach and continues saying no. No. We blew it, Pants. He throws his pants aside.
What do you mean, we?
His pants walk off, leaving SpongeBob alone. Oh, I didn't have to be a fool to get Sandy's attention. Am I the biggest loser on the beach? Incidental 22 walks up to SpongeBob, shining red. No, I am. I forgot to put on sunscreen. She places a fin on herself, leaving a sounding mark, which vanishes. Ouch. A fish walks up to the two of them.
No, I am. I got sand in my buns.
He shows them two sandy hamburger buns. Then there's a rumbling coming from the sand, and a whale pops his head out of the sand.
No, I'm the biggest loser on the beach. They buried me in the sand and forgot me.
What happened to you? I lost my best friend. How? SpongeBob grabs a sand guitar and sings as he is in front of a sand castle and a sand telephone he built earlier. When I ripped, bring, my pants. I thought that I had everybody on my side, but I went and blew it all sky high. And now she won't even spare a passing glance. All just because I ripped my pants. Should I sing this part? I'll do a little bit. I lost my spot. When Big Larry came round just to put him down, SpongeBob turned into a clown. And no girl ever wants to dance with the fool who went and ripped his pants. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. And then they sing the song. Then Sandy comes in. SpongeBob! Sandy! Your song is true. If y'all want to be my friend, just be yourself. And then Larry walks up, impressed with SpongeBob's singing during the big concert.
SpongeBob, that was so righteous. Would you sign my pants?
Absolutely, buddy. SpongeBob bends down to sign Larry's pants. His underwear then rips off completely, leaving SpongeBob au naturel. Someone off screen whistles. SpongeBob covers his crotch, grins, and blushes sheepishly, ending the episode. Debating one more episode. The next episode would be jellyfishing. It is a good episode. Yeah, okay, we'll do it. One more episode. Alright, let me drink some water first. Will you do the jellyfish buzzing sounds? Maybe. If I can remember how they go. Alright. Yeah, Squidward does get it in this one. Alright. Jellyfishing. The episode begins with a bunch of jellyfish flying in the sun shining. One flies out of the field towards Conch Street. Ah, the early morning in Bikini Bottom, when the jellyfish are buzzing about and making the jellyfish jelly. A jellyfish flies by SpongeBob's house. Then a giant periscope comes out of the porthole. Oh, what is happening here? SpongeBob is looking through the periscope from inside. Patrick waits beside him. Collectors? SpongeBob smiles and nods to Patrick. They both run toward two vents, one square-shaped one and one circular-shaped one. SpongeBob takes the square one and Patrick takes the round one. The two approach ropes and slide down them. At the bottom, they encounter a case of rope burn and jump around frantically. Ow, 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 ow! That's the one when they're running through it, and the music goes dun 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 dun. Both of them blow their hands to remove the burn. Once the burn is gone, the two get serious again and approach a closet. It houses 3 sets of poles and 3 sets of nets. SpongeBob and Patrick take one each, connect them, and test their mobility. SpongeBob puts on his glasses, and the two seriously step out ready for action. A jellyfish flies by, and the two joyfully sing and follow it. La 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 la, la 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 la. Then off screen, SpongeBob says, I think I got it. Wait a minute. We hear jellyfish stings and SpongeBob and Patrick screaming. The two run back the way they came, being chased by the jellyfish. They fall into a heap in front of Squidward's house. The jellyfish stings both of their backsides and flies off. Just then, Squidward comes out of his house with his bike. Hey, Squidward, we're jellyfishing. He gets face planted by Patrick's butt. Of course you are. Bye now. Wait, we made a net especially for you. Do you want to come with us?
Really? Jellyfishing with you guys? Oh, that would be the best day ever in my book. I would love to go jellyfishing. I can't think of anything I'd like to do more on my day off than go jellyfishing with my two best friends, SpongeBob and,
Patrick.
Right. But I can't. Bye-bye.
Next time?
Oh, sure, right. Whatever.
Wait. There we go. Lost my spot. Oh, and then he rides his bike away. Like, that'll ever happen. You know, Patrick, it always seems like Squidward never has any time for fun.
Maybe he doesn't like us.
No, are you kidding? We're his best friends. Squidward bikes down a path, chuckling to himself.
Jellyfishing. Oh, I'll go. I sure had them going.
He laughs, but he doesn't see the jellyfish that stung SpongeBob and Patrick, which is going in the opposite direction. He keeps laughing. The jellyfish ends up swimming into Squidward's mouth, and he coughs it out.
Stupid jellyfish, beat it!
He hits it, and the jellyfish goes up his shirt, starts zapping him, causing Squidward to veer out of control. His tentacles get tangled on the pedals of his bicycle, and he trips on a rock. He bounces down a hill, and then he falls onto down a jagged rocky cliff. He reaches the bottom of the cliff, and immediately an atomic explosion appears.
Oh.
The screen fades to black, then fades to SpongeBob's house. SpongeBob sits in his living room. He looks out the window, but no one is there. He sits down again. He notices a photo of him and an unhappy Squidward that reads, "Friends." He puts it down and looks out the window again. Squidward, who's in a wheelchair and all bandaged up, rolls down the path. "Squid's back!" He calls Patrick on the shell phone, which causes the screen to split diagonally, revealing Patrick on the bottom.
Hello?
"Hey Patrick, Squid's home, and we're gonna make sure he's greeted by his two best friends."
Oh, great. Who are they?
It's revealed that the two of them are phoning each other from across the room, from different wallpapers. "Us! Let's go!" They hang up. Squidward wheels himself into his house. The lights suddenly turn on, and party horns can be heard. SpongeBob and Patrick are inside his house with a banner that says "Welcome home." "Welcome home, Squidward!
Merry Christmas!
We're gonna make this your best day ever!" Squidward turns around and wheels out. SpongeBob rolls him back in. "Well, your best days, you're sure not gonna be out there." SpongeBob wheels Squidward to a table where Patrick stands by a bowl of soup.
How about some soup on your best day ever?
Squidward looks at the soup and sees condensed alphabet soup letters spelling out "Best day ever." Patrick holds up a spoon.
Here we go.
He scoops some soup up, but Squidward makes some grunting noises in refusal.
Oh, it's a little hot.
He blows on the spoon, sending steaming hot soup splashing all over Squidward's bandaged face. Patrick notices his spoon is empty and refills it to blow on it again, covering Squidward in more hot soup. This continues for 3 times until SpongeBob pulls the soup bowl away and laughs nervously. "I don't think soup is the best thing for him on his best day ever." He walks near a music stand and Squidward's clarinet. "How about some music on your best day ever? Played on your very own clarinet." He blows into the clarinet, but wind comes out, causing Squidward to groan. "Sorry, my lips are a little dry." He wets his lips, exaggeratedly long and wet. Just when he prepares to blow, A disgusted Patrick snatches the clarinet away.
Music isn't best either.
But what is best is what we save for last. The one surefire thing to make your best day ever, the best day ever. The scene cuts to SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward and Jellyfish Fields. SpongeBob and Patrick hold nets. Jellyfishing, 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 jellyfishing. This is Jellyfish Fields, where wild jellyfish roam just waiting to be captured. Squidward rides away, but SpongeBob catches him. No, Squid, over here. I know you're eager, but you don't even have your net. Patrick, fix him up while I find him a good specimen.
Firmly grasp it in your hand.
He places a pole end on Squidward's bandaged hand, but it falls because he can't grab it. Patrick picks it up.
Firmly grasp it.
He does it again and the results are the same. Patrick gets frustrated.
Firmly grasp it!
He forcefully jabs the pole through Squidward's bandaged hand. Squidward lets out a muffled pain scream.
That'll do it.
SpongeBob spots a jellyfish. There's one in position. Ready, set, go, Squid, go, Squid! The two yell out words of encouragement to Squidward and jump up and down. But Squidward isn't budging. The two eventually notice Squidward isn't going anywhere. They again encourage him, but still nothing happens.
I think we better show him how it's done.
In the tune of The Beautiful Blue Danube, SpongeBob and Patrick dance along next to the jellyfish and try to catch it. Na 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 dum. That one. And even the jellyfish hums out some of the music. After several attempts, they get into a big fight with stinging and such. The jellyfish escapes the squabble and swims by Squidward and stings him on the nose. Squidward, mad, goes after the jellyfish. SpongeBob and Patrick, still getting stung by jellyfish, notice. Hey look, Squid's doing it! As Squidward chases SpongeBob and Patrick cheer him on. Go Squid, go, get him Squid, get him back down Squid, you got it Squiddy!
Yay, Squidster, you're doing it! Go Squiddy, go Squid!
Squidward's wheelchair is stopped by a rock, but he eventually gets back on track. The jellyfish lands on a pink, quote-unquote rock, and Squidward catches it. He laughs triumphantly, but muffled due to the bandages, and whacks the net against the rock. The rock surfaces, revealing to be a really huge jellyfish, the queen jellyfish. She now floats above Squidward. Squidward gulps. SpongeBob and Patrick look on.
This guy's good.
He's a natural. SpongeBob and Patrick start simultaneously cheering Squidward on as he tries to get away from the queen jellyfish.
Yeah, you got it, Squid.
Yeah, you're doing great. Go, Squid, go.
Yeah, you're feeling it, Squid. Say what you've been missing.
Yeah, you got it, Squid.
You got what you wanted, Squidward. You can go that distance. Use that net.
Be the net.
You're feeling it, Squidward. That's it all the way. Last 6 miles. Make that, Squid. Go, go, go.
Sorry, I needed a moment. This really is your best day ever, isn't it? The queen jellyfish gives Squidward an extremely powerful shock. SpongeBob and Patrick stop cheering. Oh. The scene changes to the next day, where SpongeBob and Patrick, walking in front of Squidward's place, are covered in bandages. Hey, Patrick. Well, thought yesterday went pretty well, don't you think?
I had fun.
Me too. Some whirring is heard in the background.
Here comes Squidward.
Oh, great. He giggles as Squidward approaches on a stretcher. Hey, Squid! How about that best day ever? Squidward rolls down the front walk in a wheeled medical bed with a container of life-saving fluid and in full body cast.
There's always tomorrow.
Squidward's bed bangs on the door, trying to get in. We're really sorry about what happened yesterday, Squidward. We got you a present. He holds a jar with the jellyfish that caused Squidward to encounter the queen jellyfish. It's the jellyfish!
You know, from yesterday.
You're not still mad, are you? Squidward opens the jar in SpongeBob and Patrick's direction.
Yep, he's still mad.
SpongeBob and Patrick run away as the jellyfish gives chase. Both get shocked repeatedly as they run into the distance. Squidward laughs to himself, his nose inflating and deflating again. The queen jellyfish returns and zaps him again. Now he's burnt to a crisp. The cast cracks off in pieces, leaving a completely blackened Squidward. Ow. The episode ends. Alright, that is the last one for today. Let me switch music. That was way more fun than you expected. Well, I'm glad. Alright, yes, that's gonna be it for today. Let's go ahead and wrap up. So, let's see. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's never really anything that I plan to do ever. It just kind of happened one day and like people like it, I guess. Let's see. So I guess that's my present to you guys. A very belated Christmas present, if you will. And something else, actually, something else that I kind of wanted to announce. Or not like kind of an announcement. Something to like go along with this present. It's been over a year since I debuted, and for the longest time I had trouble coming up with like a name for you guys, and I was hoping that someone would come up with a good idea, but no one came up with one, which is fine, you know. But I finally came up with it's not my anniversary. That was in September. Thank you though. But I finally came up with a name for you guys. You guys are my pages. You guys are my pages. It has, you know, kind of a double meaning. You know, like their pages, you know, they serve, you know, they can serve a knight, or they can serve, you know, like a person of nobility or royalty. But they are also, you know, they make up a book, pages of a book, you know. Since I'm apparently from, I'm originally from a fairy tale that you guys are, your world. I'm my words. My world and my life is a story in your guys' world. So, that was the subjects thing. That was like an unofficial name just for the Discord. But as of today, you guys are my pages. I will change that in the Discord, don't worry. Yeah, you guys are part of the story too. You guys make up my story. P-A-G-E. No I. Page is like a person's name. The P-A-I-G-E, that's a person's name. No, you guys are pages. Yeah. It'll take some time for me to update everything to reflect that, but yeah. So I will be addressing you as my pages from now on. Yeah, alright, so tomorrow I'm hoping to resume Final Fantasy IV the after years, and I'm debating whether or not to make a schedule. As much as I like, you know, having a schedule and providing them for you guys, I don't like when I'm not able to follow them because of something that comes up. Because a lot of times, like, well, how do I say this? My my daily life used to be more predictable, and now it's not, if that makes any sense. Or I guess, yeah, predictable is a way to say it. So when something unexpected happens, you know, I don't like having to be like, oh, sorry guys, today's stream is canceled and whatnot, or postponed. I feel like it might be easier to just, you know, excuse me, say, oh, I'll most likely be streaming tomorrow, or like we'll most likely be having a regular schedule this week, but I won't, like, I just don't want to, you know, I just don't want to promise anything and I don't be unable to keep it, you know. I could just say this is like a tentative schedule. I might do that, we'll see. But yeah, so that's the plan for tomorrow. We're gonna continue playing Final Fantasy IV the After Years, and we'll finally get to start Porom's story, his tale. Yeah. It's been a while, so it might take me a bit to like remember how to play, but yeah. So yeah, we'll most likely continue doing, like, you know, Final Fantasy a few times a week, and then other stuff like Genshin, and maybe mix it up. We'll see. Yeah. So yeah, please, definitely would like to get back into the swing of things now again this year. And I think that is all. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the stream. Please leave a comment if you would like to share your thoughts. Please subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. Please follow on Twitch if you're also not yet done so there. And if you're going to bed, I hope you rest well and have sweet dreams. If your day is just getting started, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope to see you all tomorrow for Final Fantasy IV the After Years. Ta-ta! Kosmika!